I am. Am I close enough?
It's game on. We now bring you another special sports presentation.
Greetings from the Bat Cave at Pueblo South High School. A very pleasant good evening and welcome to High School Volleyball 2023. JJ Valentine, we are courtside live as we get set for the matchup between the Pueblo South Colts and the defending state champion from last year, the Thunder of Discovery Canyon. It is time for the GG's Barbecue Catering pregame show. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk with the coaches. The conversation is coming up next right here on The Ticket.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater for 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back to Pueblo South High School. JJ Valentine, talking with a longtime friend of mine, classmate of mine, and the head coach of Pueblo South, Sarah Sanchez. Good to see you. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good.
Let me get that up a little. There you go.
Good.
All right, turn her mic up just a little bit there. Chelsea, thank you so much. All right, so you figured out how to win a couple of games on the road coming into this matchup against this team that's the defending champion from last year, and it seems like they picked up right where they left off. They won a lot of games last year, went undefeated, but now you're at full strength tonight. So talk about what's going to be key for your team tonight because you have all your guys here. And
Yes.
This is for the first time, right?
Well, yes, I do have all my guys here. I think that the biggest key to tonight, I think, is going to be us playing as one unit. And our defense has gotten better. We are running with 3 of our ex-teammates from last year, and everyone else is new that's playing that. So we have first-year varsity players, which I'm really excited about, and they've been doing an awesome job. They've been picking up quick. They've been getting along really great with all the kids, and I think the biggest key is our blocking, minimizing our blocking errors. I think another thing that's going to be really crucial tonight is our defense, because they can hit. I mean, I have so much respect for this team. They've been around for a long time. They do a lot of clubbing, and so they can hit the ball. So I think our biggest thing is being defender is blocking. Our hitting has been on, so that's been good, and our defense team has to push through tonight.
And when you talk about kids that are coming back from last year, how big is it going to be to get Luke Vasquez and Trinity Fezluawi back in the lineup now for you this year?
Well, this is going to be great. Now, Luke is still doing my setting, and Trinity has been injured, so this will be his first
game.
Yes. So we're a little nervous about that, but we're going to try him out and not overstress him. So we're just really hoping that I know he don't have the vertical he used to have right now because he's just coming back from that ACL surgery, and so we're pretty pumped that he's going to try coming in today, and we're just going to hope that he's on his on game.
What else do you tell the guys before we get that first serve in the air? This is an exciting matchup for these guys, and it's a great measuring stick, albeit early. It's still a good one for you.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's really early, really early. But no, my advice to them is just they're really wanting it. I talked to all of them. They're like we really, really want to push, Coach. We really want to push. We had Coronado last night, and we almost had them, and we were pretty pumped about that. Again, our new people coming in, has been a big factor where they're having to learn new positions. They're having to rotate in and out, and it's so much faster at a faster pace at varsity.
Quality losses this time of year will be wins down the stretch.
Yes, exactly.
Where it really, really counts.
Yes, and I agree with that. And like I always tell them, we might barely lose the first time, but when they come back to our home, we'll get them the second time around because we're going to get that experience that we possibly need,
Absolutely.
And stuff. But yes, I'm just so proud. We got 8 schools representing Pueblo, and I'm pretty pumped about that. And they're, like I said, they're all amazing, coachable, amazing, and I'm looking forward to a lot of good things. I know.
That's what makes the job fun, doesn't
it? Exactly. Yes. They're so much fun.
Very well said. Good luck, and thanks for taking the time.
Yes,
Sarah Sanchez, I'm JJ Valentine. We'll take a time out, be back and talk with the Thunderhead coach, Wayne Weatherby. That conversation is next right here on The Ticket.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back into High School Volleyball 2023. I'm JJ Valentine, talking with Wayne Weatherby, the Thunder head coach. Coach, thanks so much for taking the time. Good to see you again. The last time we saw you was on Championship Day last year, and what a fun season for you. You got to go back and recap that year because that was an exciting year. You didn't drop a set. You went perfect in the year. Never, ever easy to do, and you picked up right where you left off. Recap last year.
It was just great. I mean, being able for District 20 to start boys team last year was awesome. We are a district team, and I didn't know really what we were going to get. But once I started having some open gyms and started watching the boys play, I knew we were going to be good. I just didn't know we were going to be that good.
That good, right?
So, right.
What a pleasant surprise.
It was. And the guys just continued to surprise me. And, when we made it to the state tournament, again, just a lot of unknowns. I didn't know how good those Denver teams were because we hadn't faced them. And they were good, definitely very good. The boys just rose to the occasion and played amazing during that state run. So
that was my first state tournament. I've been doing girls since the early 1990s. In fact, since 1990. Seeing boys volleyball at that level, that was a treat. That's a little bit different world, wasn't it?
For sure, yeah, definitely.
A little bit different world. Now, you graduated 8 from last year. They left a serious legacy for the Thunder. and you picked up right where you left off. Now you got some returning guys that
Yep.
didn't get a lot of PT, but were part of that, so they know the process. Talk about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I had a lot of guys that, I mean, early on in the season got a lot of playing time because I did a lot of rotation early on. When we made the state run, I, in that tournament, I just stuck with my seniors for the most part. But those guys, again, practice against those guys, preparing for state and, some of the best competition we had last year was in our own gym. And so these guys definitely, were experienced. They know how to face the adversity because they've been there. And then just to come out again this year, I didn't know we had a lot tougher schedule to start the season. Again, those boys just rose to the occasion. And, matches have been a little closer, but the boys are playing phenomenal. So.
That's okay. You'll take that this time of year.
Sure.
Absolutely. Now, having said that, what's been key to some of that success here in the early part of the year, especially bringing it in fresh, not so much new guys, but new guys.
Right. Just, again, the ability for them to get along because they had played together, a lot of them last year. We probably have 5 new kids that were JV kids last year that are up and playing, but a lot of them played together, and I think, they're just continuing on that cohesiveness and being able to play together and fight and battle, and so that was good. That's good.
So, obviously, the strength of this team is some experience. They won a state championship, and the guys that are out there were on the bench, and some of them got a little bit of PT during that state championship run. But what else is going to be key for this team to have some success? Now let's talk about tonight's matchup on the road.
Just playing our game, playing the way we're able to play. When we do that, we beat Bear Creek in 3 a couple weeks ago and played phenomenal. That was the best I've seen us play probably since the state meet last year. So, and we just got to do that regardless of our opponents. I mean, I don't look past Pueblo South. They're athletes and they're good, and a lot of their guys are back, so you can't look past anyone. And that's one of the things I just tell my guys all the time is just we got to play with confidence. We got to play our game and take care of business. So
that was my final question. You answered it all right there in one shot. Coach, great to see you again.
Great to see you
Thank
too.
you so much, and good luck and have fun tonight.
Thank
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
All right, that is Coach Weatherby. I'm J.J. Valentine. We'll take a timeout, be back. We'll meet the starting lineups. We'll talk a little bit more about the two teams and get ready to get the first serve going. We are live from Hollywood Drive. We're at Pueblo South High School tonight. It's Boys Volleyball 2023 right here on The Ticket.
When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948. It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's South Side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard, at the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo.
Park West Vision has a huge selection of stylish frames to choose from. Getting a regular vision checkup is the key to a child's healthy eyesight and self-esteem. You're looking good. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Take advantage of the convenience. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors. Online at angelespueblo.com. The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back to Pueblo South High School. Greetings, if you will, from the Bat Cave. Along with Chelsea Lynn, I'm JJ Valentine. Very nice to have you along. Well, as we made mention in the pregame show, our coaches' conversations are presented by the fine folks at Benefits Broker. That's Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and their entire team on Highway 50 West. Now, they service, they maintain, and they do it all with benefits plans for your business. So get a free quote online today. Gigi's Barbecue and Catering at 1600 Highway 50 West presents our pregame show day in and day out, night in and night out. And, of course, Ted Hernandez and Company at Spectrum Community Service of Pueblo. They present the broadcast booth and the broadcast area. We'll look around the arena coming up in just a little bit. For Pueblo South, they come in at 1-2 right now. They're sitting at 0-2 in the Pikes Peak 1 division. And for Discovery Canyon, they come in leading the league in the Pikes Peak 1 division at 5-0 right now, and they lead the RPI. Let's take a look at that RPI. They sit at number 1, Discovery Canyon, followed by Fountain Port Carson. We'll be seeing them in the very near future. Cherokee Trail is number 3, followed by Legend. Poudre School District is number 5. Coronado is 6. Coronado got the best of South last night, 3-1, I believe. Valor Christian is number 7, followed by Douglas County. Keep that team in mind. Douglas County is the team that for the last 2 years has eliminated Pueblo South in the Sweet 16. Regis Jesuits number 9, Cheyenne Mountain number 10, Westminster is 11, followed by Bear Creek, Thornton, Castleview, the Vanguard, who was here Thursday night rather, had the Vanguard. Littleton is 16, followed by Eagle Crest, D'Evelyn, Greeley Central, and Vista Peak is number 20. Now, Pueblo South sitting at number 23, so not a bad spot to be in early on. And that's how they RPI aligns. Now, we're about ready to meet the starting lineups coming up for you here in just a little bit. And the singing of the national anthem will take place. So while we have a moment, we thank Steve Shirley and Dave Vecchio and their entire team at Benefits Broker for being a part of our broadcast tonight. And, of course, they present the Coaches Show. Well, the starting lineups are presented by Topper Factory and RV Center. They're at 2010 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. Here's how they will align. The visitors on the scoreboard under head coach Wayne Weatherby. The Thunder will align like this. Wearing number 8, he's the setter, Tyler Sack. Wearing number 9, Jason Hamill. He'll play in the middle. Wearing number 15, he's the libero, and the defensive specialist will be Anderson Phillips. Wearing number 23, outside hitter will be Colton Green. Wearing number 30, on the right side will be Gavin Young. Wearing number 32, he's an outside hitter, will be Juan Dedamo. And wearing number 37, playing to the middle, will be Beatty Daystrup. Now for the homestanding Pueblo South Colts, here's how they will align. Luke Vasquez, get to see him for the first time here in 2023. He's the sophomore setter wearing number 2. Trinity Fezuluawi is an outside hitter. He's a senior coming off that knee injury from football. Looking forward to seeing him tonight. Wearing number 7, had a pregame conversation with Haziel Marquez from Chirac High School. He's an outside hitter and a senior and a treat to watch. Wearing number 9 from Pueblo Central High School is Luke Beltran. He's a junior outside hitter. The setter in this 6'2", another one, wearing number 10, a sophomore, will be Eric Heredia. Wearing number 20, 6'4" in the middle, and a senior will be Kenny Shorten. Eli Schwartz wears number 22. He's the libero here tonight. We're about ready for the playing of the national anthem. Chelsea, if you want to take a timeout, we'll take the break. Be back with more coming up after this on The Ticket.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town. Quality meats, Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Well, there you have it, the playing of the national anthem as we welcome you back to the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth. Along with Chelsea Lynn, I'm J.J. Valentine, and we're about ready and set for play-by-play action between Pueblo South and Discovery Canyon. 5-0 are the Thunder and the defending state champion from last year. What a treat it was to watch this team play throughout that state tournament last year in 2022. Well, as the starters are being introduced on the floor, the non-starters, we want to tell you that our opening serve is coming up. It's presented by Pueblo Insurance. That's Deb Marino at 1636 Highway 50 West in Pueblo, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. Phone number to call is 719-542-0948, or you can visit puebloinsurance.net. So she will present the opening serve coming up as we thank Colorado Front Range Roofing online at coloradofrroofing.com. Colorado Front Range Roofing is the leading full-service residential and commercial roofing contractor in Pueblo. Jim Sprague and his team are proud to support local sports in our community. So now it's time for the starting lineups. Setter Tyler Sack just introduced. Another setter, that's for the Colts, Luke Vasquez. It's fun to watch Luke play last year. Trinity Fezluawi, the quarterback on the Pueblo Centennial football team. As you can see, he's sporting a huge knee brace on that left knee, had that ACL surgery and coming back from it. He seems to be moving good. I was watching a little bit in warm-ups. Seems to be feeling pretty good. As the starters are being introduced, we look at some of the Thunder's numbers. Hitting percentage as a team at .380 with the 51.2% on the kill side. Ty Heater is one of the top players on this team. He's hitting at .536, and he will not play tonight. And there's Hasi Marquez. And for the Pueblo South Colts, as a team hitting at .251 with 81 points scored. So blocking and defending, transition will be keys. Keys to the game presented by the fine folks at Park West Dental and Vision. Truly exceptional, kind, and great with kids. You can see them just off Pueblo Boulevard and online at youthdentalvision.com. Sarah Gallo-Sanchez just been introduced, and of course Wayne Weatherby for the Thunder of Discovery Canyon. South will be in the all-black with the white. Discovery Canyon with the all-white, the purple, and black. Both teams very athletic. This will be high octane, no doubt about it. Both teams have great athletes. They have great volleyball players, and we're about ready and set for action. Again, the opening serve is moments away, presented by Pueblo Insurance. Deb Marino and her team on Highway 50 West, right next to East Coast Pizza. Thanks to the coaches. All right, I think South Colts won the toss, so they will have the opening serve. And they will be working from right to left as the Thunder has already broken huddle, and we await the MIBs. South Colts at 1-2 overall. They sit at 0-2. They got a win at Canyon City. Last night a loss on the road, so no rest for the Wicked, right back at it. They were at Coronado last night. And for the Thunder of Discovery Canyon, 5-0, they've not played a league game yet. Everything has been non-conference so far. Eli Swartz getting ready to check in. He is the libero. He'll get the nod for the MIBs. Well, looks like Mary will be the up official in this one. All right, to the service line for the South Colts will be Mr. Luke Vasquez, a sophomore setter. We don't have any numbers, I don't think, on Vasquez yet because he's not played in anything. And the hit right off the fingertips and good. And this is a very strong hitting team. And again, this team was very, very fun to watch last year. They're explosive, they're strong, and they take a 1-0 lead due to the Thunder. And that up front, Brady Daystrup in the middle. And if you take a look, they got a lot of size and a lot of speed. Back to the service line goes Tyler Sack. First service put in play. Haase will dig it up. Beltran, soft roll shot over the top of the block. Ball's going to be drifting into the net. Scored a point, Pueblo South. That's a nice job there by Hasio Marquez. Back to the service line. No stats on this man yet. Trinity Fezluawi, the senior Pueblo Centennial Bulldog. Sent to do the serving. Floats it short, hits the net. And of course, it'll take a moment. This is his first time out here in 2023. Coming off of the knee injury. Colton Green now to the service line. Yossi on the attack, and it goes into the net. Had a good return. The set, maybe not quite high enough. He got there. Hit it into the net. 3-1 is the lead for the Thunder of Discovery Canyon. Service goes in the net. So a net serve. And that was Jason Hamill. Now Jackson Lay coming to the service line, the right-hander. Boy, look at the trajectory. They're going to run it to the middle with Brady Daystrup. And Brady can swing it. .434 his hitting percentage. Not a lot of errors, only 11 on the year on 99 attempts. His kills at 3.5 a game. The attack there goes long. Gavin Young missing. 10 for 9, here comes Eric Heredia. Luke Beltran will check out of the lineup. So Eric Heredia to put it in play. Successful serve. Boy, a beautiful job. See the athleticism. Great play up front there by Tyler Sack, who's the setter. The ball was drifting on him, and he was able to get one hand with a one-handed set up the outside for the big put away. and it's 5-3. This is why one of the reasons why we wanted to come here tonight was to see the defending champion. Cooper McDowell puts it in play. Roll shot over the left side by Vasquez. In the net, the Thunder. So now Jaciel Marquez, the Chirac Wolverine product, to the service line, now ready to put it in play. Serving a 4-5 game. Tough serve to handle. Sack gets there. One shot to get it over. Sack tried to reverse the set to the middle, and he hit the rafters, and we're tied at 5. Back to Jose Marquez. Want to give him a big shout out, a virtual high five as the serve is drifting. It tips and nobody there to cover. Diving is Heredia, the setter. Couldn't quite get there to make the play, and it's 6-5. But again, want to thank Hasi for the quick interview. We'll have that up on the website and YouTube, of course. Ball put in play. Fezuluawi on the return. Back set to the right side. Shorten salvages the play. Set to the outside left, and a big hit. Good. Boy, Colton Green swinging it and bringing it. Well, the Thunder is big. They're fast and explosive. Juan D'Adamo to do the serving now. Puts it in play. Fezuluawi with not a very good pass. Jaciel is going to get whistled for a double hit. Yep. Well, the Discovery Canyon Thunder is doing exactly what they did during the state tournament to all their opponents. They had their opponents playing on their heels. Hits the rafters. Eli Swartz on the return. He's wearing the white jersey tonight. He's the libero. Swartz on the return. Heredia back sets right side. Shorten hits it deep and out. Had the right idea. Kenny just missed. They ran the offense perfectly. The shot by Shorten just drifted on him. Back to Juan D'Adamo to do the serving. Serving a 5-point lead. Fezuluawi, Heredia. Nice attack there by Vasquez. Back the other way. Ball goes out. It goes wide. Nice job up front. Just a miss hit by Jason Hamill in the middle. Had the right idea, just went wide on him. So Eli Schwartz now, the libero, set to do the serving for the South Colts. And he'll float it over. Sack going to set outside. Another big swing off the net for Green for the put away. And the Thunder without the services of Ty Heater. Very solid basketball player on the Discovery Canyon Thunder team. In fact, they're having their basketball banquet tonight. Nice cross-court shot there by I was going to say Brady Dunlap, but I stand corrected. Jackson Lay in the middle. Pardon me. 12-6 is the lead for the Thunder. And to the service line is Anderson Phillips, the libero, wearing the purple jersey. He'll put it in play. Hasi on the return. Fezuluawi tips it around the block. Trinity with the bump. Here he is from the outside left. Nice soft roll shot over the block. Set to the left side. Green tips it over the block. Vasquez to the 10-foot line. Big hit there. Trickles over the net. Hasi with a huge attack. Luke Vasquez with a soft roll shot. Good action, good concentration. Vasquez going to tip it over the block. Nice cover there by Phillips. To the outside is McDowell. On the return is Heredia. Vasquez in the middle. Lay with a put away. Well played. That's great work by both teams, but a good finish for Pueblo South to get the point. Beltran checks in for Heredia. What a beautiful sequence. That's good work. Ball put in play there by Vasquez. Nice tip around the block, bump back on a free ball, Fezuluawi. And they'll run the middle. Right back at him. And I'll tell you what, Brady Daystrup is big and he's strong. His team is very, very athletic. They got a lot of weapons. They come at you from so many different angles. 13-7. Tyler Sack for the second time tonight to the service line. Jump service successful. Hassi on the return. Vasquez for Fezuluawi. Hits it deep to the back line. One shot to get it over. He'll complete the cycle. Hassi is there. Here's Trinity. Nice approach and a good attack. Big swing, block back, and it goes out. Beltran and Lay for the block, but it just went out. That was one of the keys to the game for Sarah Sanchez. We've got to block this team because they can hit it. Got a football score of 14-7 now. And again, to do the serving is Tyler Sack. Deep to the back line, Beltran. Jackson Lay rolls it softly over the block to the right side. Here's Young down the line. That's going to go out. Good job by Trinity Fezuluawi. And he'll go to the service line. No stats on Trinity here in 23. This is his first night out. He'll have some by the time it's all said and done. He'll take the service location, the go-ahead sign from the referee, and puts it in play. Sack with the back set, right side. Green fires away. On the return, it goes out from Trinity and scored a point. Thunder. And they do bring the Thunder big time. Oops. Hasio just, it looked like he wasn't ready. And I'm wondering if he wasn't doing something different because he just looked up. Sarah's trying to get a timeout. Referee doesn't hear it. She finally gets one. 16-8 is the lead for the Discovery Canyon Thunder. We'll take a break. Be back with more exciting volleyball coming up after this on The Ticket.
Think
Timeout.
about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or Melissa at melissadangelo.com.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Millburger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Millburger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back. Back to the service line is Colton Green. Here come the Colts. Not for long. We got a double hit on the set. Going to be on Luke Vasquez. 17-8 is the lead. And again, back to the service line. No stats on this young man yet either, or did I? Free ball opportunity for the Colts. Sack sets left side. Dadamo fires away. Fezuluawi with a beautiful dig. Nice roll shot over the block by Marquez. Sack quick in the middle. Bingo. Yeah, nice job there by Eli Schwartz, but just a little much off of the hand of Brady Daystrup. Back to the service line goes Colton Green. Green serving it at an almost 85% on the year. And he hits the net. 18-8, 18-9, 9 serving 18. And to the service line goes Jackson Lay for the South Colts. Jackson to put it in play, serving at 92%. Big attack from Young, and he got it. Went right through the block. Marquez and Shorten got there, but he went right through the block. He found a small seam and split it. Serving 10 to the service line is Brady Daystrup. He'll take the go-ahead sign, and to the 10-foot line, they go to Schwartz. He'll roll it to the back line. Thunder on the attack. Marquez. Marquez with a nice roll shot from the set from Vasquez with the put away, and it's 19-10. 10 serving 19. So now Eric Heredia back in the lineup wearing number 10. 90%, almost 91% from the service line for Heredia. Nice service, good successful serve. Beautiful shot there by Jaciel Marquez from the left side, and he'll get the kill. 11 serving 19, back to Heredia at the service line. Set number 1, best 3 of 5. First one to 25 is a roll shot over the block. Vasquez with a setter's dump, tips it to the back line. Sack sets to the right side. Young hits it down the line and out. South seemed to be a little more stiff, a little more helter-skelter early. Now seems they have settled in. Climbing back into this one. 12-19 is how we serve it. Sack in the middle. Tip there, beautiful play. Marquez fires away. It's blocked back and goes out. Now on the block, I don't think there was a touch on the block. Yeah, see, I didn't think that there was a touch on the attack. The ball was blocked and it came out, and it drifted out, and I don't think South got a hand on it. So they're going to talk about it. While we have a moment, I want to thank Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Just down the road here from Pueblo South on Pueblo Boulevard, your friendly neighborhood butcher offering range-fed meats and a whole lot more. See them online at baysmeatmarket.com. Ernie, Becky, and the entire family, it was great to see you on Saturday. I did the sound and a little bit of MC work. Ernie handled the bulk of the microphone work for the annual Run Walk for Bay, the 5K, 10K Run Walk. And really nice, about 150 people showed up for a beautiful Saturday morning for a great fundraiser for that scholarship. After it's all said and done, they do say it's going to go to the Thunder. Checking in the lineup now will be Cooper McDowell. He'll be in to play defense and do the serving. Defensive specialist is McDowell. He's set to put it in play. Vasquez with a big swing. Man, oh man, he is so much stronger from last year. And you can see he's put on a little muscle from last year as well. Enter the 6'5" junior from Pueblo Central now is Jaime Enciso. He had a nice basketball season for the Central Wildcats. Back to the service line goes Jaciel Marquez. Service is successful. Sack with a forearm set. Big shot for D'Adamo, I believe, from the 10-foot line. He hit it long and out. 20-14 now. Back to Jaciel Marquez. Sack quick in the middle. Bumped up, one shot to get it over. Jaciel with a forearm roll, nice shot. Quick in the middle, blocked right back. Got the bigs up front, another block, a little jousting. Shot is deep. That ball was gonna go out. That what I would call a bang bang play. Haase needed a little bit of help. Somebody needed to yell quicker that ball was going out. But he was just caught up in the game and started to charge just a little bit. The ball was hit high. That baby was going out, but what a play. Boy, you got Enciso and shorten up front. That's huge. Ball put in play. Jaime with a return. Vasquez will roll to the back line. Sack sets it. Nice dig by Schwartz. Heredia to Enciso. Jaime takes a big swing and hits the net. Yeah, he needed to extend that arm just a little bit. He might have short-armed himself just a tad bit. 22-15 now. Back to the service line goes D'Adamo. Schwartz on the return. Heredia to the 10-foot line. Beautiful attack there by Marquez. Good block back at the net. Sack keeps it alive. One shot to get it over. The Thunder will clear. Nobody there. That drives the coach crazy, but that's a great job from the left side by Jason Hamill. He just found an open piece of court and put it there perfectly. Well played. 23-15 now is the lead. Thanks to the coaches for the conversations prior to the start of the game. Schwartz on the return. Heredia sets left side. Jaime on the attack, and it goes out. Man, he was bringing the noise. Boom, baby. Just missed it wide. That's the shot they want. He had that cut shot, but just drifted out on him. Set point for the Thunder. 24-15 now. Coach Sanchez trying to get a timeout. We'll keep it here this time. While we have a moment, we want to thank Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors for being a part of our broadcast. They're at 1101 East Evans in Pueblo, providing caring and compassionate service to Southern Colorado and proud to support local sports here in Southern Colorado. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone you can trust. Find them online at angeluspueblo.com. That's Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors. Also, Joe DeLeo Subway Stores. He's got 4 locations to serve you. 3216 West Northern. That's right near Pueblo South High School, just down the road from where we are. He's in the Aspen Square Shopping Center in Blend. He's in the Walmart on Pueblo South Side and 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. That's a corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard, just off I-25 on the south end of Pueblo. Stop on in any of these locations or order online. Tell Joe and his team that we said, hey, when you stop on in. Azteca Apartments of Pueblo. They offer affordable senior housing with beautiful views, lots of amenities, and a whole lot more. Find out more online at aztecaapartments.com. All right, the timeout comes to a close. 24-15 is the score in set number 1. Set to do the serving is number 32, Juan D'Adamo. And oops. Well, he was looking to bring the thunder, and he just mishit it. And he hit that Colt pretty close up there. 24-16, 16-24. Eli Schwartz, the libero, set to do the serving. He'll float it over. Sack sets left side, big swing through the block and good. Nice attack by Colton Green, and that'll do it. 25-16 is how we end set number 1, and it goes to the Thunder. We'll take a break, be back with set 2. After this, you're watching live coverage of high school volleyball boys action right here on The Ticket.
Having a healthy smile begins and ends with regular dental checkups. It's the key, and that's exactly what every family can expect from Park West Dental. Parents are always welcome in the treatment areas to comfort their child. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angeluspueblo.com.
Hey, Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue. Located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back into high school volleyball. Presented by the fine folks at Morrow Farms. That's Vic Morrow Produce at 1037 35th Lane in Pueblo. They're right on the corner of Highway 50 East and 35th Lane, right next to County High School. All the fresh and delicious vegetables are homegrown right here in Vineland, Colorado by Vic Morrow Produce. And they'd like to remind you to thank a farmer today. Well, 1-0, 25-16. Set number one goes to Discovery Canyon, who had a year last year. Now, Discovery Canyon Thunder is a co-op team. Now, this is a team that there's 4 different schools from the District 20 area that play volleyball at the Thunder, and this is a team that didn't lose a set or a match. Okay, let's reverse that. They didn't lose a match or a set last year in 2022 and ended up having a perfect season, winning a state championship last year. What a lot of fun it was to cover this team during that state tournament. So on pace to do what they did last year. They're at 5-0 here in 2023 right now. And as I talked with head coach Weatherby in the pregame show, we were talking a little bit about to recap last year as to what they did. And he says the guys are kind of picking up right where they left off. They're coming together early. So this is a team that'll be a team to be reckoned with here in 2023 are the Thunder. South again, and still in a sense, and its youthfulness, in its infancy, if you will. They got to play a little club 2 years, I believe, prior to the sanctioning of boys volleyball for an actual varsity sport. Reached the Sweet 16 the last 2 years, and the 2 years that it's been in existence as an actual sanctioned varsity sport by the Colorado High School Activities Association. So getting to the Sweet 16, obviously the bar has gone to another level. Expectations are a little higher for Pueblo South this year. But again, a very, very tough league that they play in, that Pikes Peak League number 1 and, of course, Pikes Peak 2. And I'm trying to think, I think there are 70 schools that are now participating in boys volleyball here in 2023. The Thunder will have the volleyball to get things started. That ball's drifting out. Mishit by Hasio Marquez for an ace. And to the service line again is Sack, serving at about 87% from there. The right-hander's jump service is successful. Vasquez. And here's Lay. Takes a big swing, blocked right back by Daystrip and Young. 2-0 Thunder. And again, back to Tyler Sack doing the serving. Down the line, Vasquez mishits it. Lay is there. One shot for Heredia. He'll keep it alive. Sack back the other way. Quick set in the middle. He ran that perfectly. That's a great job to read the defense. Saw where the defense was rotating to. Set it quickly up front, and a big put away by Daystrip. And again, back to Tyler Sack to serve. He'll put it in play. Vasquez, loose ball at the net. No net call. Jackson Lake kind of sat back and said, I think that was in the net 4-0 is the lead. And again, 5th in a row now for Tyler Sack. Down the line, Vasquez on the return. Heredia for Lay. Rolls it over the top of the block. Nice dig in the back line. Sack sets outside left. Green takes the big swing and puts it away. 5-0. Luke Beltran checks back in the lineup. Eric Heredia leaves for the Pueblo South Colts. So it'll be Beltran and Ciso and Lay up front. And the service in the net. Heredia back in. Beltran quickly back out. All right, substitution. They get 10 for 9 again. Heredia, he'll check in the lineup and do the serving, replacing Jack Beltran. Did I just say Jack? Luke Beltran. And the ball put in play. One shot to keep it alive, they do. Heredia going to clear it to the back line. One shot, forearm. Lay with it now. Heredia going to set it for Lay in the middle. Big swing, and he's blocked back. He'll bump it up. Heredia to the outside for Vasquez. Rolls it over the top of the block. Got a whistle. And a double hit on the return. Coach Weatherby just going, I didn't see that. Nice block by Lay up front. Ooh, that shot down the line. Did it go out? Yes. Three serving 5 now. Back to Heredia at the service line for Pueblo South. Right-hander service successful. Sack going to set it to the right side. Here comes Green, cross court. Beautiful cut shot for the put away. 6-3, and that's how we serve it. And Colton Green will head back to the service line. Again, almost 85% from there. That's deep and out. Montera checks into play back row, and he'll do the serving in for Jaime and Ciso. His service down the right side, just missed wide. I'll take that miss. Dathan serving for location. Short service, that's an ace. Nice soft roll shot. See what I mean? So many different weapons. That was a great serve. Going for the short serve again and missed. Brady Daystrup will check out of the lineup, rotating back in. Anderson Phillips, he's the libero to play defense now. Good service, there's an ace. Well done by Jackson Lay. Lay serves at about 92%. Good top spin on the serve. Quick in the middle, got it. Lay trying to get the return, but a quick set in the middle there to Jason Hamill, and he puts it away. Hamill jumps very, very well. He's real athletic. Cooper McDowell now coming to play defense and do the serving. Serving a 9-6 lead. On the return, there's Heredia from the middle. Haziel Marquez mishits the ball. 10-6. McDowell to serve, Heredia to Vasquez, a little jousting at the net. Vasquez actually won that battle, and Shorten takes a swing on a loose ball that comes back over the net, and he missed. It's called a joust when the two players meet in the middle right above the net. Ball's dead center. Vasquez for Shorten. Soft roll shot. Bump back on a free ball. Heredia. Vasquez again in the middle for Shorten. Big swing to the back line. Bump there. Sack outside left. Here's D'Adamo. Got it. That's good use of the net. Hits the top of the net and scores. 12-6 now. Back to the service line and Cooper McDowell. Vasquez in the middle. Hasio Marquez, soft attack. Big attack, and that's off the top of the net and out from the 10-foot line, missing wide. Beltran back in, Heredia out for the South Colts. Service, tough one. Setter's dump, bump back by Vasquez. Nice return, sack, sets it in the middle. Swing is in the net. Jason Hamill mishits it. Good to see Luke Vasquez, the Colts sophomore. Another tough one to handle, tip back. That's going to be over the net. Yep. Jason Hamill got a little anxious and reached over the top. Nine serving 12. And again, back to Luke Vasquez to put it in play. He'll float it over. Sack sets to the outside there for D'Adamo. He mishits it, scored another point, Pueblo South, and it's 12-10. 10 serving 12 with Luke Vasquez back to the service line. He'll take the location from Coach Sanchez. The go-ahead sign from the referee. And to the back row, just missed, a little long. 13-10 now. That's how we serve it. Checking in will be Noah Inman, outside hitter to play back row. Juan D'Adamo leaves the lineup. Inman in for the first time, sporting a cool ponytail. The jump service, successful. Tough one to handle, bumped up and scored an ace. Noah Inman. Hits the net. Inman is a junior. These two teams are both co-op teams, which means they've got players from different schools within their area. And I think we've got Alamosa, and as the service goes deep and out, missed there by Hasio Marquez from Shara. I want to say Eric Heredia, I think, is from Alamosa, if I'm not mistaken. To the service line goes Anderson Phillips now. Enciso, Vasquez, back to Jaime, big hit. Bump back on a free ball. Vasquez there will push it right back to keep it alive. Sack sets outside left. Here's D'Adamo with a big swing. Bump back, and it hits the net. Hasio Marquez made a beautiful play, but it hits the top of the rafters and missed. 16-11 now. And it was Green, by the way, that took that big swing. Oh boy, loose ball at the net, free ball. Opportunity now. Here comes Colton Green. He hits the net. 12 serving 16, and number 22, Eli Schwartz, the libero, back to the service line now for the South Colts. Boy, nice return by Eli Schwartz, but it goes into the stands. Man. High-octane volleyball, no doubt about it. Gavin Young will check back in the lineup, leaving as Cooper McDowell for the Thunder, serving a 17-12 lead. Got a 5-point lead, and back to the service line goes Tyler Sack. Marquez on the return, and here's Schwartz to the back row. Sack with it, sets left side. Green fires away. Schwartz on the return, and Ciso. And Vasquez. Inman. And a big swing in the middle. Nice dig by Marquez again. Here's Marquez from the 10-foot line. Roll shot dug up. Back set right side. Young tips it over the block. Vasquez just a forearm shot to clear. Sack sets it in the middle. No timing, not quite there for that quick set. And Brady Daystrup hits the net. Scored a point, Pueblo South. They've cut the lead now, 17-13. Luke Beltran checks out of the lineup. Eric Heredia back in now for the South Colts. Heredia to do the serving. Off the net. One shot to clear. Daystrup does. Boy, he takes a big swing. Schwartz on the return. Vasquez with a roll shot from the right side. Missed it long. Colton Green now to serve. Vasquez on the return. Heredia for Vasquez, left side. Soft tip over the block, bump back, and got it. Well played. The blocking wall got there, got the hands fully extended. They were thinking power shot. He went finesse. Great job to adjust in the air. Good play. Well done. Not a bad crowd on hand here at the Bat Cave tonight. Sack sets right side. Young fires away and got it. Dathan Montero with a diving attempt, missed it. So Brady Daystrup now to do the serving. Free ball at the net. Reversed by Heredia. Set left side. Inman takes a swing and hit it long. So we welcome folks from Chirac onto the broadcast tonight. We welcome Alamosa and then some. Good serve, Sack in the middle, sets it up. Beautiful swing. I really like this Jason Hamill. He's quick and he's strong. His whole team is pretty explosive. Timothy Dang checking in the lineup to do the serving now. Tough serve to handle. Heredia barely got a hand on it. Reversed there by Marquez. Inman with a roll shot and got it. That's well placed. Right over the top of the block with good top spin. And it hit just inside the line for the point. 21-15 now. Set number 2 is where we are. Dang hits the net. So Luke Vasquez now will do the serving for the Pueblo South Colts. Out. Serving for location. Back to Inman with a jump service. Montera on the return. Vasquez back sets right side. Marquez takes the swing and he's blocked right back. Good job up front. Colton Green took him one-on-one for the stuff back. You read the play nicely, got there. 23-16 back to Inman. Swartz on the return. Vasquez to the 10-foot line. Beltran tries to forearm it over, hit it too high into the rafters, and now it's set point. It's 1-0 right now for Discovery Canyon. And a timeout called for by Pueblo South. We'll step aside for the break as well. 24-16. We'll take a 30-second break. Be back with more after this on The Ticket.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or Melissa at melissadiangelo.com. When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back into high school volleyball. 24-16, tonight's broadcast brought to you by State Farm Insurance of Pueblo, here for game day and every day. Community means everything. Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, agent. Like a good neighbor, Missy is there. 3930 Ridge Drive in Pueblo. Montera on the return. Vasquez will forearm it over to keep it alive. Sack sets outside left, big swing for Green, and it goes out. Going cross court with that cut shot and missed wide. Now Dathan Montero will check out. Jaime Enciso will check in. Marquez to put it in play, he does. Green tips it over the block, Enciso's there. Vasquez back to Jaime. He'll tip it over the block. Dang. And now Green. Vasquez and Beltran with a reverse shot. Sack quick in the middle. Ball's tipped back. One shot to get it over. And Swartz with a nice play. Set to the outside for Green. He's blocked back. Dang can't get there. Inman bumps it up to keep it alive. Dang gave up on the play. If Dang stays with it, he actually has a chance to make the play. But Inman made a beautiful play. Outstanding play to keep the ball alive. South with a point, 24-18. Here comes Marquez to do the serving now. Quick in the middle, tip over the block. Beltran elevates and keeps it alive. Shorten takes a swing and he's blocked back. 25-18 is how we go. Wait a minute. We got a net violation on the play. So that's going to be a South Cole point. Still a game point at 19 serving 24. Hasio Marquez to do the serving. Basketball player at Shira. Cross-court shot goes out. Hamill missing. South will live to see another point. 24-20 now. Hasi Marquez to the service line. Deep and out. 25-20 is how we get game two. 2-0. It's the best 3 of 5. Discovery Canyon has the lead. We'll take a break. Be back with more after this on The Ticket.
Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angeluspueblo.com.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state of the art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Milberger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Milberger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with development. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Oh, am I back? Oh. And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back. 2-0. 25-16, set number 1 went to Discovery Canyon. The Thunder took set number 2, 25-20. Here we are in set number 3. South Colts need this one to extend this match. Little Tuesday night volleyball here in southern Colorado. Discovery Canyon, the defending state champion, picking up right where they left off from last year. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Reps Union Avenue Sports Gym, Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex. Reps Gym is conveniently located in the historic heart of downtown Pueblo. They're open daily. Find out more online at repsetgo.com. I want to thank JR Roofing and Maintenance for being a part of our broadcast. Specializing in commercial roofing of all types, new construction, full re-roofs, maintenance, repair, and a whole lot more. We're live from the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. That's Ted Hernandez and company. South Colts will have the volleyball to get things started here in set number 3, down 2-0. And here comes Heredia to do the serving. Tough one to handle, scored, an ace. Back to Heredia to do the serving. Another tough one to handle, quick in the middle. That might be a carry. Nope. Well-placed volleyball by Brady Daystrip. Back to the service line goes Tyler Sack. Sack to put it in play down the line. Vasquez, Marquez. Lay will fist it over. Set to the outside. Nice shot. Dug up nicely by Marquez. Heredia to Enciso. Jaime takes a swing and hits the net. Two to 1 is the lead now for the Thunder. Vasquez on the return. Here's Lay, hits it deep to the back line, dug there. Phillips from the outside right comes Young, cross court and out. Side out to the South Colts, they'll have the volleyball. So Dathan Montero will check in the lineup now for the South Colts, replacing Jaime Enciso. Sack sets in the middle, big swing and out it goes. Brady Daystrip, huge attack, just missed it long. Back to Dathan Montero to do the serving now. Sack back sets to the right side for Green, got it. Elevated just over that blocking wall of Jackson Lay and Jaziel Marquez. Brady Dunlap checks in the lineup wearing 12. I've got him wearing 11, but he's wearing 12 tonight. Marquez back in, service goes wide, it's out. Well, the libero goes out, Eli Schwartz, and Kenny Shorten is in. Back set to the right side, and a big attack for Gavin Young. Man, I like this guy. Service to the back line by Daystrip. Shorten, soft roll over the block. Here's Young. That one's to the point of no return. Dathan Montero diving attempt, hits it into the stands, but man, that's another big attack. 6'4", just really aggressive attack. His team offensively is very, very strong. They serve it well. And they block it well, just like that, as Jaziel Marquez takes a big swing. He's blocked back for the point, and it's 7-4, and that's how we serve it. Sack sets in the middle, nice block by Shorten. Bump back on a free ball, Shorten off the net, got it. Good heads up play, that's good recovery by Shorten. Takes the swing, gets a block, takes another swing, off balance, able to roll it over the net for the point and the side out. Now Luke Vasquez on to do the serving now for the Colts. He'll float it over. Oh boy, loose ball at the net. Shorten. Sack. Right, sets it up in the middle. He goes to his middle guy. Jason Hamill with a beautiful quick set for the put away. 8-5. They run the offense very, very well. 4 different schools represented from District 20 in Colorado Springs. Beltran mishits this return. D'Adamo's blocked back. Hamill's blocked back. Kenny Shorten getting it done up front. Well played. And the South Faithful like that play. Bezaluawi out and Ciso in. It was such a tough loss for the Centennial Bulldog football team when he hurt his knee early in the year. Vasquez to Beltran and now Enciso. Jaime tips over the block. Big hit in the middle again by Jason Hamill. Noah Inman checks in the lineup. Juan D'Adamo leaves. South Colts control. Montero make that. Beltran hits it deep and out. South Colts want a timeout. We'll take one with them. Score 10-6 here in set number 3. It's 2-0 Discovery Canyon. We'll take a timeout. Be back with more right here on The Ticket.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town. Quality meats, Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Welcome back to high school volleyball, brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market and Gigi's Barbecue and Catering. 1600 Highway 50 West. Inman serves up an ace. Wow, what a play. 11-6 now. Back to Noah Inman. Nice return by Marquez. Vasquez and now Enciso with the soft tip. Set to the left side. Here's Green, and he puts it away. Green did a nice job to find an open piece of court. Caught the team in transition and puts it away. 12-6. Big shout out to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher. Colorado Front Range Roofing, online at coloradofrroofing.com. Inman hits the net. Side out, it'll be 12 serving, make that 12-7, 7 serving 12, and back to Eli Schwartz. To the service line. Oh, free ball, and it's tipped by Green for the point, and they get the ball right back. Nice roll shot. Enciso tips it right back. Green from the left side over the block. Bumped there by Beltran. One shot to get it over. Swartz going to roll it to the back line. Inman is there. Sack sets middle. Big swing. Day strip. Out it goes. 8 serving 13 as Luke Beltran will check out of the lineup. Eric Heredia will check back in for Pueblo South, and he'll do the serving. Good serve. Tough one to handle. Green, big swing from the left side. That goes out, just missed. Wow. Back to Eric Heredia to do the serving now. And from the middle goes Daystrip again. (14-9). Checking back in, Gavin Young for the Thunder as Tyler Sack will make his way back to the service line. Jump service, Vasquez is there, Heredia in the middle for Lay. Jackson's shot's dug up there by Phillips. Tip back. Heredia just clears it. Sack sets to the outside for Green. He hits it deep and out it goes. Score that a point. Pueblo South, they've got the volleyball. Jaime Enciso will check out of the lineup. Here comes Trinity Fezuluawi on to do the serving. The Centennial Bulldog product. Trinity service drifts out. Colton Green now to put it in play for Disco. Swartz on the return. Heredia. Jackson Lake cross court to the back line. Big swing from the middle again. Brady Daystrip. (16-10). And right now Discovery has the advantage. Momentum their way. Trinity on the return. Marquez hits it deep. That goes out. Oh, nice save, Wedding Singer. Nice job by the security guy to catch the iPhone that was on a tripod over there. And you saw it going there all the way. Green to put it in play. He does. Trinity on the return. Hits the net. It goes out. 18-10 now is the lead. Discovery Canyon solid here in 2023. They've actually given up one set. They didn't give up a set last year as a miss-hit volleyball is a point. They beat Pruder School District out of Fort Collins 3-0. They beat Littleton Public Schools 3-0. Douglas County 3-0. They beat Bear Creek 3-0. Cherokee Trail 3-1. So they've actually given up one set. Last year they gave up nothing. They were perfect on the year, didn't lose a set all year long. So 3-1 was the score with Cherokee Trail. They've got Fountain Fort Carson coming up. They'll be at Fountain Fort Carson, and I believe that is tomorrow on a Wednesday. Nice cross-court shot from Gavin Young. He'll get the put away, and it's 20-11 now. Montera checks in. Trinity Fizuluawi checks out. Dathan will be in to do the serving now. Whew, what a tough serve. What a play there by Vasquez to keep it alive. Sack sets in the middle and a big swing up front by Hamill. Boy, Dathan Montera was able to get that ball in the air, then Vasquez keeps it alive. What a play. South will be a force. They'll be a team to be reckoned with down the stretch. Their early season schedule is a tough one. But that's the level of volleyball you got to get to. It's like you heard me talk with Sarah Sanchez in the pregame show that this is a measuring stick. This is the defending state champion in Discovery Canyon. They lost 8 seniors off of that state championship team from last year. But man, they are good again. Sack sets to the left side. Inman down the line. Out. He hit it long. I got to say that Brady Daystrup is probably he's only a junior, but he's got to be one of the best players in the state. Ball put in play, Green. It's tipped right back there by Kenny Shorten. Bump back on a free ball. Out it goes. And Montero will check in, and Ciso leaves the lineup for Pueblo South. And I think Dathan coming to play back row. To the service line goes Luke Vasquez. May the force be with you, Luke. 21-14, a football score. They need him to reel off a few here. He'll float it short, tough one to handle. Hamill from the middle, Vasquez. Right side for Beltran, he'll push it over to keep it alive. On the attack is Young, and off the fingertips and out. (22-14). Here comes Dang to do the serving now. Timothy Dang, senior. Jump service hits the net. 22-15. 15 serving 22. And Ciso back in. Montera's out. And back to Brady Dunlap to the service line for the South Colts. Sack sets it up in the middle. Big swing for Hamill. What a dig by Schwartz. Dunlap fires away. Here's Inman over the block. And again, Schwartz is there. 10-foot line for Dunlap. His push is bumped back by Inman. One shot to get it over. Daystrip will keep it alive. Vasquez. Little setter's dump over the block. Schwartz there to cover. Vasquez will bump it up. Beltran clears it. Set in the middle. Down with a big swing. Off the net. It's going to be a fourth hit. Nice play from Tyler Sack. 23-15, and that's how we serve it with Noah Inman. South wants a timeout. We'll keep it here as we thank Gigi's Barbecue and Catering at 1600 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. They offer delicious smoked meats and a whole lot more. They do it by the pound or by the plate. And make sure you ask about their special events. They do a lot of catering. Gigi's Barbecue and Catering. That's Lonnie and Carl Ellie. And, of course, their homemade desserts to die for over there. Just talking about it, I'm feeling like a little bit of barbecue in the next day or so. Topper Factory and RV Center, 2010 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. Find them online at topperfactory.com. And remember, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo, Mr. Ted Hernandez and his team adding more to life in our community. They present our broadcast area night in and night out, day in and day out. Thanks, Ted. We appreciate all you do. Park West Dental and Vision, truly exceptional, kind, and great with kids. See them just off Pueblo Boulevard and online at youthdentalvision.com. 23-15, and that's how we serve it. Noah Inman to the service line for the Thunder. Ball put in play. Miss hit. Dunlap keeps it alive. Vasquez clears it on a reverse. Sack sets left side. Green. He hits the net. Two co-op teams right here. I think 6 or 8 schools represented for Pueblo South. 4 for Discovery Canyon. And that's in Pueblo and surrounding areas. Eli Schwartz floats it into play. Ball is good. Cross court. Nice play up front there by Jason Hamill. 24th point of the game. It's 24-16. And that's how we serve it. And to the service line, Anderson Phillips serving for the game, the set, and the match. And he hits the net. 17 serving 24. Eric Heredia will check in for Luke Beltran. So Heredia to the service line now, serving right to left. Service is a good one. Miss hit by Green. Here's Daystrip. Hits it deep. Schwartz there. Dunlap. And Ciso tips down the line and good. Dang thought it was going out. Pulls his hands away. Scored a point. 18 serving 24. Back to Eric Heredia at the service line now. Whew. That's with some power and authority as Brady Daystrip ends the game at 25-18. That's how it went. 25-16, 25-20, 25-18. That's your final score. 3-0 is the final. Discovery Canyon comes away victorious. We'll take a timeout, be back to wrap it up right here on The Ticket.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealer dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue. Located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's. Located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
And once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back to the Bat Cave on Hollywood Drive. We're at Pueblo South High School. I'm J.J. Valentine. 3-0 is the final score. Tonight's broadcast presented in part by State Farm Insurance of Pueblo. Here for game day and every day. Community means everything for Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. She's at 3930 Ridge Drive. 543-7091 is the number to call. We're joined by head coach Sarah Sanchez. Well, 3-0, but we talked about this being a measuring stick, and this is the defending champion. They pull from a pool of 4 schools in that District 20 area, and they picked up right where they left off. And this is it's a good volleyball team, and this is obviously their number 1 in the state, and they ain't that for nothing. That's a very, very good team.
Exactly.
But I really like the way the South Colts competed.
Yes.
They played with no fear. They played with confidence, and they played with energy. They had to exert a lot of energy because of the way this team attacks.
Exactly.
And what they did tonight here, they do that to everybody just because they're so big and they're so strong.
Yes, exactly. I was really proud of them. Our defensive team pulled through like I wanted them to. They played with no fear. My front row was aggressive on the net.
They were amazing.
I was so amazed with them. They did so well, and I was just so proud of the front row. And my hitting game wasn't quite as well as I wanted it to be. It was a little bit tough with those sets, and so we were hurting there on our hitting. So
they did a good job to run the offense. I think execution wasn't bad, but again, the hitting struggled just a little bit. But again, you're talking about guys. I mean, you got 3 Heimies across the net over there.
Exactly.
You got 3 Heimies and a couple of Jacksons that are across the way, and that makes it for a little bit of a tough night and a tough go of it. But again, I like the overall way that the South Colts competed here tonight, and that's what you were expecting, was for them to come out and execute and compete and play with no fear. And I think they did just that.
Exactly what I
wanted. There's a lot to take away from this game in the way that they defended. I thought your transition was good. Back row, with the way this team attacks, I thought they were able to get their hands on the ball. I mean, that's just good concentration.
Every time they were getting a touch on that ball. We didn't drop them very often, and I was so proud of my defensive team. My front row did what we wanted to. We were forcing them out, and we were right where we needed to be. I mean, it's so important that the front row is in coherence with the back row, and they were doing exactly what I asked them to do, and everyone was in the right spots, and we did really well. I think that Discovery, for a while there, was getting concerned.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
Without a doubt. You can see that. It's like, wait a minute, we should be up way more than this, or that play should have gone this way. But again, that's the way that your team plays. And you have some really good athletes. And I think getting a couple of guys back with Luke Vasquez and Trinity Fezluawi, these are guys that from last year, the last couple of years, that are back, and that's something to be said when you got guys that are returning to a lineup and to a locker room and to a bench. It makes a big difference, especially when you got guys that are looking up to a Trinity, who's a quarterback on the football team. So he's a quiet guy, but he leads by example. So he's a good leader, but it's good to have guys like that. Luke Vasquez, he's put on some weight, which is great. You could tell because he was really that really tiny guy last year, but a great volleyball player.
He was doing great with his hitting. Placing the ball is amazing. He is like the number one I've ever can place the ball anywhere. He could see where the holes are every time, and he was poking them tonight. He did a great job of moving that ball around. I was really grateful for that.
Jackson Lay's game just keeps going to another level. He's just really, but it's nice with Jaime, and you add in, and you know,
Luke Beltran.
Beltran, and he's just picking up where Jack left off.
Yes,
he plays just like his brother.
Doesn't he?
He's fun to watch. He jumps well, and he looks just like him.
Sometimes I do call him Jack.
I said that once tonight. I was like, and that Jack Beltran. I'm like, did I just say Jack?
Yes.
Did I really just go there?
And then I have two Lukes, so I always have to call him.
Because you got to go Luke and Luke Vasquez, Luke Beltran. But also, when you talk about Jackson Lay, I really think he's done a nice job going to another level. But Kenny Shorten's gotten better.
Yes,
he's feeling more comfortable with the game up front.
Yes, he's improved, and he's getting quicker on his blocking. I think in a few more games, he's going to just be where we need him. And they're all improving so tremendously. I felt bad for Trinity tonight because I think, you know, he has the new brace in, and he was very uncomfortable trying to bend his knee
and trying to settle in and trying to get back.
And it was really, really, really tough on him. But you know, I hope that once he gets back in the groove of things, he hasn't had a practice. Actually, he got approved. During the game, so he hasn't had a practice. You know, with that brace on. But
I think he's going to be all right then.
He'll be all right. Yes.
And before I let you go. Eric Heredia, he's a sophomore, and is he the one from Alamosa?
Alamosa, 2-hour drive every day.
Wow, and
Dedication.
this kid,
amazing.
He's fun to watch.
Yes, he is.
And when he reminds me, he brings good energy like Dathan Montera.
Yeah.
They just bring good energy to the floor.
Yes.
They're athletic. They had some great digs in the back row.
Sure did.
They play very well. But Eric Heredia, and I'll get a conversation with him as we go along with this season, because to come in from Alamosa and make that drive day in and day out and come out and display what he does on the court. I mean, this is a solid lineup. You got a good mix of kids on the court. And, again, you got 8 high schools represented, right?
8 high schools.
Man, how cool is that?
That is awesome.
This is going to be an exciting team. You reached the Sweet 16 2 years in a row. So I know that expectations are to get to that next level, to get to that Elite 8. But it's not an easy task. That's a daunting task because of what the pool of players from up north. And you can see that with Discovery Canyon. They're the defending champion. They pull from four schools from that northern plus club guys.
They're all club.
Absolutely.
And, you know, we're playing against
He's got
clubs.
legit volleyball players, and you got great athletes.
Yes.
They're good athletes, but, again, like you said, these are guys that when they get done with their volleyball season,
they go right
the high school levels, they just start traveling and get into that.
Well,
and
mine go into football, and they go into tennis.
Absolutely.
And they're not a full-time
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There is not.
But you can see a little bit of a difference
Yes.
of where the games are this early in the year,
Yes.
or the teams, I should say, are a little bit different,
Yes.
you know, the way they settle in earlier.
But I was pretty proud of this game.
You should be.
We kept
You were
our
in
toes.
plays, Sarah. You were
Yes.
in plays.
Yes.
You know, there wasn't too many times where you had, I mean, there was a couple of mental mistakes where it was like, I got it, no, you got it, you take it, and it dropped. And that was only a couple of times. But this is against a team that keeps their opponents off balance because they come, and I mentioned it they're similar to South, a little bit different level because they're, like you said, they come into this season already playing a lot of games.
Exactly.
But they keep defenses off balance because they come at you from so many different angles.
Exactly.
You got weapons galore. I mean, they
Yes.
got guys coming off the bench that are 5'8", 5'9". Then you go 6'4", 6'4". You know, so there's just so many different weapons. But I really thought this team competed really well tonight.
I'm so proud
You
of
got to be thrilled with the way they
I
came out of this one because they're only going to get better as this season wears on.
I am so excited. I'm so excited. We have a rough week. You know, we had Coronado. We have Discovery Canyon. Tomorrow we have Coronado. We have one practice this week. Then we go to Cheyenne. And then
Is Coronado here tomorrow?
Yes,
because
here
you were on the
tomorrow.
road. So we'll probably be back here tomorrow night as well.
Yes, great.
So,
And then Cheyenne, we go out. And then Douglas County, we play 4. We have 9 games in 1 week. These guys are wore out.
Yeah, that's
it's a
baptized
rough-
by the fire. That's a rough week.
Yeah,
and
every
not
coach
only
is
is
telling
it
me that.
not only is it a lot of games, but it's a gauntlet because those are all high-level teams.
High-level teams right off the bat.
Those are all
our
top
first
10,
week.
top 12 teams in the state.
So pray for me,
but,
please.
but on the flip side of that, as grueling as that's going to be, on the flip side, the second part of the season is going to be a whole different look to the men in black.
Yes.
A whole different look.
Yes.
And that, because that to me is the same type of schedule that Shannon Lane plays in basketball,
Yes.
to where she goes through that gauntlet and wins one, loses two, then wins one, loses another, and it then struggles a little bit through that. But in the end, they were just so much better by the end of the season because of that early part of the season. So I see lots of good things and a lot of excitement with this team. So thanks for taking the time.
So excited.
And we'll see you soon
Thank you
again.
so much for being here.
Oh, the pleasure is ours. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun.
I know. I enjoy it.
That conversation is presented by Benefits Broker Insurance. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and their entire team. We'll see you next time, Mr. Davaldus. And that is going to do it for our broadcast. And again, more high school volleyball coming your way. Tomorrow's a Wednesday, so it'll be an off day for baseball. So we'll be right back for the volleyball matchup coming up tomorrow night, because we're going to do the one yesterday. We missed that one. So back to action tomorrow. So that's going to do it. Thank our sponsors for making it possible. Dave Feemster and his team at Little Caesars Pizza, Bounty and Yield Meat Market, Colorado Front Range Roofing. And, of course, Ted Hernandez and Company at Spectrum Community Services, Gigi's Barbecue and Catering, Benefits Broker Insurance, ColoradoHealth.com of Pueblo. That's Sean Casados and his team. Topper Factory and RV Center, Park West Dental and Vision, Pueblo Insurance. Let's see. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors, Joe DeLeo Subway Stores, JR Roofing and Maintenance, Azteca Apartments of Pueblo, Rents Union Avenue Sports Gym, Vic Morrow Produce, and, of course, Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, agent at State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, Missy is there. For Chelsea Lynn, Tony Wright, and Tracy Rink, my name is J.J. Valentine. We'll do it again next time right here. Thank you so much for seeing it through our eyes at SoCoTicket.com.
This has been a sports presentation from SoCoTicket.com. The team that covers your team: Chelsea Lynn, Tracy Rink, Tony Wright, and J.J. Valentine.
That one's got a chance to go, and it's gone. Kiss it goodbye. Well, up there by Newton, the second for one, down to first. In time double play. From way downtown, switch. That's the ball again.